So this is gonna be like a journal entry. I might post it, just depends on how deep I get, but I know I haven't done a chit chat in a very long time. Um, I've tried to, but I've learned that if I don't feel moved, don't force it. And when it's time for me to speak, I will speak. So that's really what I've been doing. I've been getting a lot of downloads, and I would get really excited about it, and I'm just sitting here like, but then I turn the camera on and, it just doesn't flow. It just really wasn't making sense. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone, because again, at this point, I have accepted that, it's gonna, I'll be able to do it when I'm supposed to. I have finally stopped trying to have control over everything, which was hard, and which sometimes it still creeps up, because it's always in us. I think it's about learning how to just know when to check ourselves, you know and when you really realize that, right, you really find it hard, like, okay, I'm gonna say me. I don't want to speak for y'all, so I'm only gonna speak for myself. Now that I'm really seeing clearer, right? Because I definitely spent a large amount of my life wearing rose-colored shades, you know? But that was something that unknowingly, I was really kind of being groomed for that. And I don't like that word, because we know what that word is usually associated with. But I mean, it's the same meaning, but not in that way. But I wanted to clarify that. But it's just more or less what is it? You are your environment, right? That's what they try to make you believe anyway. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get deep. I'm not gonna do that, because I might actually post this. But a lot of my thoughts now are deep, but they're like in a good way. I've always been a curious person. I've always looked out of the box, and I know a lot of that came from me growing up and feeling like, an outsider, which a lot of people do, because a lot of us we weren't celebrated for being different, a lot of times you are being, I don't want to use that word, but you are being taught to, present yourself in a certain way, be a certain way. And these things, a lot of these things are needed, right? But something that I didn't grasp until I had a child of my own, and help from other loving people that are in my circle. As my son grew and as he went into different phases, so did I. Because the way we parent has to grow just like that child. You know what I'm saying? Because each phase requires different things. And the more that he grew, the more it became apparent to me that I've got to start really fixing me, because I know a lot of times we end up not wanting our kids to go through what we went through, or we don't want them to make the same mistakes that we made, right? Because we love them, we want to protect them, we, just smother, right? that's the worst thing we can do. Right. It's even hard still to, you know what I'm saying, to say it, but I understand. Like, they have to make their own mistakes. You cannot project your own trauma, your own experiences, just like we can't, project it onto other people. We can't project it onto our children either. And that is what really motivated me to start looking within. Like, it was already in me. Because even looking back, I can see where, even when I was at my lowest, even when, I was really in that bad mindset, I still gave love, because I immediately took it as, you know what? I know how it feels. I know how it feels. I don't want anybody else in my presence to feel that, because I knew how it made me feel. And that's how I lived my life. I still live my life that way, but I had to make my mistakes and I had to go through things, because even though my intentions were good, I still had to learn that with this gift of compassion, of being empathetic, you also have to know when to back off, and you have to realize that you are not there to fix anyone. You can't. You are not there to heal anyone. You can't. Your presence is what you're meant to do. It's meant to spark a flame. So how can you project something like that? You do it by working within. You do it by healing. Is it fun? Hell no. Hell no. None of it's fun. None of it is fun, but it's worth it. And you come out of it feeling so like invincible, but it's not like in a conceited type of way. It's not in a way where you feel superior, because those that know, I'm no better than you, because we are the same. The same powers that I possess, you have that same ability. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at everyone. But I don't know. That felt good. Like I said, I've been really wanting to do a chit chat for a while, but I don't want to force things. And today just felt good. I just finished up reviewing my popsicle strain. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely go take a look at it. I do have playlists. If you go to my Lit Farms, you'll see it. Or if you go to my page, it should be like the first video. So that really helped too, because I'm feeling really relaxed. And I don't know. So I feel like maybe I've said all that I needed to say. And it felt really good having this little chit chat. Like I said, I haven't done one in so long, and I've really been wanting to do one. I'm definitely thinking of some things, trying to incorporate more things like this, because this is really, what the channel is about. It's about my journey. It's about me documenting it. And the cannabis, or the THCA, that is a passion because of how it helped me with this healing process. It's just so cool how you can be led to something that you never even knew that you would be so passionate about, But I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm starting to lose light and it's getting a little dark, so it felt good to do this. If any of you guys actually watched this chit chat, I appreciate it. Definitely, leave some love in the comment section. If you enjoyed this chit chat, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, it's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You can give it one of these. Yeah. Well, not gonna hold you anymore. My eyes are just getting heavier and heavier, and my mouth is definitely dry. So I need to go get me some water. Drink your water. Um, but yeah, this is your girl Glitter Smokes, and I will see you guys soon for another chit chat.